weighing in at 85 kilos. All of nothing.
Someone who's repeatedly hated venture here at the Comic Flow Wrestling. Someone who at the Retro Rumble went all the way from number 2 to the end. Before being declared the winner by one of our referees, though another referee saw JJ Avery win the match, which in my opinion is a situation in of itself. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, this man was raised first. And now what? Because of popularity, he looks to pick and choose? Look, I'm going to try to be impartial with the JJ and the championship at the top. I'm not going to lie my emotions then a little bit. There you go. Not a surprise after your issues with Strong 94, your issues with APW management. No, I said the same about it. Look, if it ain't me, Andre Irons, hell of a substitute. It's hard to argue. There are not many better performers in the world, let alone APW. I had the pleasure of welcoming this man to this company. Good Lord.
Welcome for my presence here tonight, because you guys don't have a champion here, but you're looking at the man who it should be. You're missing out on the facts, okay? I've already beaten your champion. I didn't just beat him, I tapped him out.
That's Roger. We did.
And then he gets all the glory for the Retro Rumble, doesn't he? He went from number 1, but guess who came in at number 2 and also went the distance? Where's my flowers, huh? You're still
Andre's got to stay calm because he's letting his emotions get the best of him. The crowd trying to get under the skin of Irons.
Is disrespect disgusting? You should be looking at the champion, and the fact that I'm not is criminal. So get on your knees and beg me to be your champion tonight. Get on your knees and beg for a real man to be your champion.
Speaking of champions, former APW heavyweight champion, the undeniable Bobby Fischer. A man who has never been to that title and taken Shout out to Smashface.
Number 2. Watching your video, describing everything you've been through. So, it was online. If you have Facebook, you see it. So, I thought maybe I'm overreacting a bit. So I thought maybe I'll just play it for everyone in the back to give me their perspective on it. And after much discussion, I decided the best thing for me to do is to come out, look you in the eyes, and say this. Shut up, bitch!
Messages don't come much clearer.
You want to prove you want the next champion? That's fine, but unfortunately, I still have a number 1 contenders match, or rematch, that I never use. So how about this, Andre? I put that up on the line right right now. You beat me, you finally prove that you can take on JJ. If you don't, you go back to the line and you will forever be known as number 2.
A big call from Bobby Bishop. He says, yes, this is a number 1 contender.
I should really feel it in that intro, so I'm going to do it one more time. If you can just play my music when I come out, that'd be great.
Bobby Bishop demanding more energy from this crowd. More like it. The Valley of Queensland Wrestling. Please stop that, guys. Congratulations to Bobby Bishop on what I believe is his first match since getting married. That's a big couple of weeks for Bobby. Yeah, a number 1 contendership in the main event of APW. But that's the kind of wrestler Bobby Bishop is. He does not do things by half measures. A high pressure wrestler. Meanwhile, Andre Irons taking the opportunity to grow. Now, clearly behind Bobby Bishop. They can make all the noise they want. End of the day, it is Andre and Bishop in the ring. It is a clash of generations here, and we're going to see what the future holds for APW. Andre Irons looking to live up to his nickname here and silence the crowd with those Bobby Bishop.
Come on, 3, 4, come on, clean break, out of the corner.
Bobby, remember Andre's
Who's number 1 to win?
In my opinion, Andre is going to have to try and get a leg up in the wrestling department. He is going to have to try and out-wrestle Bobby Bishop. Andre Irons has the skill. He's got the moveset. The problem is all of the things that Bobby Bishop has. Bobby Bishop's got a power game that's hard to match. Bobby Bishop's also got experience out the wazoo. He knows how to survive in these high-pressure matches. And he's got the crowd behind him. But here's the real kicker though, in actual matches outside of Rumble stipulations, Andre Irons has been damn near perfect. I don't think he's been pinned in this company yet. That's a great point. Andre Irons, a hell of an in-ring performer. And even then, when we talk about the Rumble, like Andre Irons said, he managed to be in that match when every other competitor was eliminated, including the eventual winner. See it here, the abominable stretch. Andre, let me tell you this, is deceptively tall. He is very digging the knuckles into the ribcage. He is deceptively tall and very strong. When he gets those limbs wrapped around you, huge hip toss though. Look at the size of Bishop's quads with the power game. Andre Irons landing right on the small of his back there in the middle of the ring. And knowing that he needs a break, he needs some recovery time, taking it outside the ring and right into the maw of this electric powerhouse crowd. He doesn't know Bishop coming up from behind. He's taking too much time jaw-jacking with the fans.
Always remember you're number 2.
Making a Scooby Doofus of himself there as Bobby Bishop returns to the ring. And got on position. Hey, that might have been a mistake. You are probably not going to win. I like to describe Bobby Bishop as a human missile. And maybe the missile's about to take off. Drops down, leapfrog. Look at the agility of Irons, though. But the power of Bishop.
There we see again. Already getting a 2 count.
Great positioning there from Lucha Ref tonight.
He's really been on the money. We should give him a raise, a couple more pesos.
And once again, we see he understands the rules, checking that. Oh, and taking advantage there is Andre Irons, using the referee to put himself in an advantageous position.
Well, that's the problem with the referee wearing the mask. He has no peripheral vision.
Exactly right. Andre right to the back of the neck there.
You leave a limb exposed like that, you leave a vulnerable point, Andre is going to capitalize.
Look at me, you dumb ref. You dumb dog, where's your face at?
Andre getting into the face of Lucha Ref now. Or into the mask, I should say. Bobby managing to float over the top of Andre Irons, but gets sent up and over the top rope. Manages to land on his feet, but may have tweaked the knee there on that landing.
And beautifully follows it up with the sliding drop kick.
This is what you were mentioning before, Logan. As soon as there's a weakness, Andre Irons is going to capitalize.
And we have seen Andre Irons use leg submissions. He tapped out JJ Avery with a leg lock. We know how effective he is.
And in a match like this with #1 contendership for the Atomic Pro Wrestling Championship on the line.
And that's the thing as well, as I said earlier, the size of Bishop's quads, all the power gain comes from that. If we can isolate one of those, Dragon Spoon in the ropes, if he can isolate one of those legs, take away that base of Bobby Bishop, he very well could create a separation.
Bobby Bishop's not going to be able to hit a pile driver if one of his legs is taken out of commission.
And if he does, he better hope it wins in the match because it will be a one and done. But out of Bishop swinging through.
And there you can see Irons could have done so many things from that position, but immediately targets that left leg, going right to the back of that quad.
He's smart. I mean, why would you do anything other than that? Why would you do anything differently? And Bishop trying to punch it and get some of that adrenaline flowing. Problem is, Andre's still on it. He is still targeting it.
Very little wasted movement from Andre Irons. All of the energy is going into targeting the weakness of Bobby Bishop and that exposed left leg. Bounced off the ropes now on a back elbow right to the jaw of Andre Irons, who runs and catches the boot as it's lifted and jars the knee of Bobby Bishop by dropping down to his own knee before capitalizing with stomps in the corner as the ref counts the
He's got to be
5.
careful that he could get some food. There is no championship advantage here. It is just a #1 contenders match. You get these kids, congratulations. He's throwing away your opportunity. And you've got to think that this is something that JJ is going to be very interested in watching back.
Absolutely. But you know, Andre Irons is a smart competitor. He is not going to throw this away. Thrown into the turnbuckle. There goes Andre Irons. The massive back body drop takes Irons to the mat. And the lariat drops him again.
There's still enough power left in Bobby Bishop to deliver that devastating hip toss.
But you can see what it took out of the leg. Immediately Bishop going and favoring that leg, trying to get the feeling back into it.
Even stuff like this, the separation, Bishop having to run and walk over to Andre will take it out of him. Every time he has to essentially use his legs, it is taking it out of him. He needs to stay in close. The problem is, every time he's in close, Andre seems to be ripping his leg to pieces.
Bishop now though with the simple efficient strike right to the jaw. And he winds up for the elbow. And you can see Andre Irons so smart, immediately rolling towards the ropes, knowing that he's forcing Bobby to move more on that damaged leg.
All the way to the other side of the ring.
Bobby now into the big lift, but Irons lands on his feet before taking a clothesline that sprawls him out. And Bishop really capitalizing on the position there in that difficult to kick out of pinfall predicament.
For his money, I would say Bobby Bishop has one of the most devastating lariats. Devastating lariats in Queensland wrestling, so it is no surprise that it left Andre literally standing up on his neck. Now trying to rally the crowd behind him.
Irons goes up and it could be an airplane spin here. We've seen, no, Andre Irons going right to the nose of Bishop.
But you do what you gotta do.
Lung blower there. Finally gets through though. But we saw there how quickly Andre Irons capitalized, went for that pinfall immediately. Did not give Bobby Bishop a chance to recover, but now not taking that lesson from himself.
Spent too much time focusing on the crowd and the mind games and allowed himself to get rolled up. Luckily he was able to recover. And you see there he is going back to the leg immediately. Could be looking for that heel hook again. This is the move that he tapped out JJ Avery with.
And Bobby Bishop is out!
Here's going on. And you
Andre's the number one.
That is a statement from Andre Irons. Andre Irons wasn't doing that to beat Bobby Bishop. Andre Irons did that to send a message to JJ Avery. I know how to beat you. I can do it just like this. I've done it before and I'll do it again.
I don't think I've ever seen Bobby Bishop tap out like that. The second that heel hook was in, he was screaming in pain at the
We talked about it earlier. In wrestling, you have to be smart. You have to know if you're in a situation that could lose you the match. But if you don't have, it could damage your career, your livelihood.
I agree, that's the point. We've seen it right now, the same rules apply here to Bishop. He knew, as you said, this is the best that since his legs. He has a long road ahead of him to get back, maybe back into the swing of things. We look at his Queensland wrestling. Maybe the right calls happen now, and that was in this first match. But now, JJ Avery has to take on this guy once again.
A man who's beaten him before. A man who's confident he can do it again. We could be looking at the next APW champion in the silencer, Andre Irons.
I honestly don't know who I would prefer more.
Seismic shifts happening at Chaos in the Carnival. I have been Lachlan Albert. It has been a pleasure to be joined up here by Logan Pierce. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
We're coming to a Sonic Pro Wrestling